Booyah!
Benny Rodriguez is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Digging in for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Touch up, drive him in for us.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off, he was late. That was a very hittable off-speed pitch. He usually punishes those, but for whatever reason, he was a bit late on that swing. It's ball one. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, needs you right now. Here we go.
Chases a high fastball there. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
2 runs in to score in the inning. Here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They limit the damage here, but 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs.
0-1. Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Kicks foul. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. In the dirt. Foul will see another payoff pitch. And the righty delivers. Got the batter looking for the K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the
The right
fifth.
fielder, number 5.
That's about as close
John.
as you can get on a 3-2 pitch,
Leadoff for
especially
Tulsa,
after
the
a
second
battle like
baseman,
that one.
Betty
I'm sure he was hoping for ball
Rodriguez.
4 at the plate, but it's the backwards K instead. Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. 3 Ks already
No
for
ball,
him in
2
this one,
strikes.
but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Pitch
1 ball,
misses there.
2
Ball
strikes.
1. Fly ball, right field. Pena. And there's 1 down. Man on at first.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Benny
Benny
Rodriguez. 0
Rodriguez.
for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes,
0-1
it's a
is the
strike.
count.
Sarantola, a 6'5" righty, 225 pounds, and he's a native of Canada. There's a strike at the knees. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. Liner caught at second. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. So digging in,
Batting
Benny
third, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Betty Rodriguez.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
Ball 1, no strikes. Ball.
They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. Not even
3 balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a pop-up. Wilson gets under it. And now 2 down. For more than a
Leading off
century,
for
Mutual
Tulsa,
Consolidated
the second
Cow
baseman,
Insurance has been
Betty
protecting herds across the
Rodriguez.
country. Find out what they can do for you today. Welcome back to Springdale,
0-1.
Arkansas. Top of the 4th inning.
I got
That
a ball, 1
misses the
strike.
zone, and the count is 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
That pitch gets the corner, and the count is even, 2-2. In the air, out towards right center, Pena on the way over, puts it away for the out. 2 away and a
The right
runner at
fielder,
first.
number
Coming up to
50,
the dish now from
Eric
Northwest Arkansas, Eric Pena.
Pena.
On the ground, right side. Throw to first
He's
in
out.
time. That ends the... We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in for the
The second
drillers,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Chases a high fastball there. Looks like he might be willing to chase
No
up the
ball,
ladder
2
even
strikes.
higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Fights it off, we'll see another. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance.
2-2 the count.
And now 2-2. Line to right for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, right fielder John Rowe.
The right fielder will hit next.
One ball. 2
Rolls away
strikes.
a little bit.
Runner, runner,
Runner
runner.
on the move. Here's a fly to left. Rushford. And there's one down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side.
Runner.
Runner on the go. Called third strike. Throw.
Save.
Safe.
The batter, number 10.
Runner at second here with 2
Noah
gone. Now at the plate, Noah Miller. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing lifted to left field. Rushford under it. And that's the end of the inning. On base. And here's the catcher, Carter Jensen.
Come on, Carter.
1-1-1. Dives, but it's off the glove. The throw is late,
safe.
and the defense comes away with nothing. One gone, runner at
Now
first.
batting, the
Coming
second
up to the
baseman,
dish for Tulsa,
Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Blewett
That's a
stands
ball.
at 6'6",
1-0.
245 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014. 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's off
After
the plate.
those 2
Ball
pitches,
2.
it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Inside ball.
Swing and a
Hey.
miss, chased it upstairs. That high
balls,
fastball
1
is a
strike.
pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. Righty comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Full count now. That swing and a
Full
miss is a
count.
blessing in disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. Gets a piece, stays alive. Young stands at first with 1 away. Now a fly ball to right center. Pena on the move to the alley. And it's caught for the out. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. So digging in,
Batting
Benny
first, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
1-0.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Got it started a little too early there. Strike one.
1-1.
Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical.
Two and one.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Runner at first, one away. Right through there for the strikeout. Now 2 out.
Batting fourth.
So up next, Cale Emshoff. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. 1 down. Digging in for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Behind on
It's
that
0-1.
swing. Foul ball there. 0-2, rocks and fires. It's ball 1.
1-2.
The Drillers with a 0 in the hit column so far. Swing and a ball belted left field.
Get out of here, get out of here.
It one-hops off the wall, could be trouble. Oh, the throw is too high. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Got out in front but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit.
Rose.
One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder.
Let's go, Ty. Runner!
In the dirt,
2-1.
runner going for second. And now a runner in scoring position. That's heads-up base running to get to second on the wild pitch. Now the inning-ending double play is a lot less likely. Tough break for the pitcher. We're in the 4th inning, no score.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Perfectly executed backdoor slider, and that's such a tough pitch to hit. It takes a very patient approach from the hitter to stay back long. Pickoff throw, and back
He's
in
there.
safely.
Hey.
The Drillers with a shot at scoring first. Top half of the 4th. Runner goes again. In there for strike 3 call. Throw to third, out. And that'll end the inning. Thrown out at third to end the inning, and the defense heads back to the dugout. Stepping in, Cale Emshoff. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to first, safe. 1 away
The
and a
batter,
runner
number
at
3.
first. Digging
Second
in,
baseman,
Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
1 for 2. And it's a pop-up. 2 down. And he gave in to temptation on that high fastball. A lot of
The right
minor
fielder,
leaguers have
number
trouble
5,
laying off of those.
John.
Pretty hard to do much with a pitch in that
The
location.
left fielder, number
Runner at
34.
third, one away.
Milo
And now, Milo Rushford. On the ground, right side. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. Late swing fouled it off. Foster, a 6-foot righty, he works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he sometimes goes to the curveball. Swings through it. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder
0-2.
even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Swings and misses. And a strikeout. That's out number 1 here in the 9th. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them. Benny Rodriguez making his Double-A home debut today. This crowd is ready to see the young prospect put on a show. It's the Frisco Rough Riders taking on the Tulsa Drillers. Festivities are wrapping up. The home opener is up next. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
That's a strike.
Strike 2. At a certain point, you have to commit
0-2.
to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled.
Ball.
Great pitch. Ball 1 there. Two outs, bases empty. Swings through it for the K. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So digging in, Ramon Mendoza. Now a slow roller to second. And now 2
Got
gone.
him. That's an out.
1 out and 2 on. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Mendoza slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes. Got unique needs in
Leading off
redoing
for
your
Tulsa,
basement?
the
Call
second
Montresor
baseman,
Basement
Benny
Design and
Rodriguez.
ask for Fortunato. Bottom of the 5th inning here
That's
in
a
Tulsa.
ball.
Ball 1, too far
One
inside.
ball, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Try to get him
Ball.
chasing on the changeup. And it's a pop-up. The catcher settles under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
On to the next inning. Here's the
Leading
left
off
fielder,
for Frisco,
Luis
The left
Mieses.
fielder, Luis Mieses.
On the ground. One gone.
Out.
Now batting, second.
One away, tie game, and
Now
the go-ahead
batting,
run
the
at
second
first.
baseman, Betty Rodriguez.
Ground ball, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
The
He was
right
ready to
fielder,
go on
number
the first
5.
pitch, and it paid
Yeah.
off. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. This next at-bat is going to be critical. The right fielder will hit next.
And no one better. Clutch up.
Fly ball to right. Morobel. And there's two away. Two outs and runners at first and second.
him in. Don't
Digging
be
in
better
for
right
the
now.
Drillers, Kendall George. And that'll
Ball
load the
4.
bases.
Take your base.
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Mike Sirota. (0-2) rocks and fires. Lifted down the left side. Base hit. One run is in. Throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. And they lead by 2. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. First and second,
Now
2
batting,
outs.
the second
Betty
baseman,
Rodriguez
Betty
getting ready to hit.
Rodriguez.
And he fires in a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Far
1-1.
inside, nearly clipped the batter. Swings and jolts one to left. This one carrying. It's off the wall. One runs in. Now the second run scores, and they're up by 4. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Two out and a
Now
runner in
batting,
scoring
right
position.
fielder,
And now the right
John
fielder,
Rose.
the 0-1 offering. Swings, soft line drive, and it falls! Coming around third. Crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-2. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Stepping to the plate
Batting
for Tulsa,
third, the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
2 hits in 5
Rodriguez.
at-bats yesterday.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
Ball. 1-0.
Come on, Benny.
Some nasty action on
One
his
ball,
sinker,
one
and
strike.
hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out. Couldn't have timed it up
Batting
any
fourth,
better than
the
that.
right
That
fielder,
one might as well have been
John.
placed on a tee
Whoa.
right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Next to bat for the Drillers, number 5.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
And they're all
That's a
loaded
ball.
up.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline
Batting
by the
fifth,
batter,
the
making
left
him
fielder,
come into the strike zone.
Zaire.
Now the left fielder, Zaire Hope. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. To first, safe. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Here's the center fielder, Kendall George. First and third, 1 away. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. Nelson Quiroz digs in now.
Go, need you right here.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 38.
Kicks and delivers. Popped up. Settles under it. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 1 inning. 1 out, and the base
The
is
batter,
empty.
number 3.
Rodriguez,
Second baseman,
1 for 1 with a
Manny
single so far.
Rodriguez.
1-0.
Rodriguez measures 6'2", 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Slider
2.
misses away. That's not going to
2
entice a
balls,
disciplined
1
hitter to
strike.
swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. Swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the
Ball.
dirt.
Full count.
Now a rip into left center. And there's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5. John.
And now the right fielder, 2 hits in last night's game.
Hey, clutch up for us, kid. Here we
Throw
go.
over to first.
He's safe.
Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. One out with a runner at second. Up the middle, Mendoza. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Zaire Hope.
Hope.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
Ground ball, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. 3 innings in the books in this one. Tulsa with the lead, 2-0. Luis Mieses now at the plate.
Left fielder, Luis Mieses.
Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. to first. Double play. Nicely done. That double play is a shot in the arm for this pitcher. He's got a chance to limit the damage in this inning now. It's the large lad burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. This one in the air to right. Osuna on the move. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Ramon Mendoza.
Frisco, the second baseman, Ramon Mendoza.
On the ground, right side. Rodriguez. That's the first out.
That's an out.
The batter, number 4.
Bases empty, 1 away.
The batter,
Rodriguez,
number 3.
the next to hit.
Second baseman, Eddie Rodriguez.
That's towards center. Osuna settles under it. And there are 2 down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that
Now
pitcher
batting,
is
right
lucky he
fielder,
didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. And here we go.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
right
Frisco,
fielder,
the
Jason
right fielder,
Morabel.
Jason Morabel.
On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. And there's 1 down.
He's out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 16, John Frank Salazar.
Coming up to the dish
That
for
is
Tulsa,
third, the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
Runners at the
Rodriguez.
corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate.
No better. Clutch up right here.
This could be a big moment in this game. A hit
0-1.
swings it toward the offense, but failing to capitalize gives a lot of momentum back to the pitcher. No outs and runners at first and third. Fly ball down the line. Morabel on the way over. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags for home. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. And here at the plate,
Now
Jason
batting,
Morabel.
right fielder, Jason Morabel.
0-1 now. Grounder might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Not in time at first.
Yep,
It's a
he made it.
fielder's choice. Nobody on with 1
Now
out.
batting,
Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike. Ball 1.
Late on that fastball. Looks like he might be willing to
1-2.
chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
2-2.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Struck out
Three.
looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
The right fielder,
Man at first with 1 gone.
the batter,
Stepping to the
first
plate now
baseman,
for Frisco, R.J. Yeager. And we're all even up. To short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up. Frisco with the lead, 1-0. One down.
The
Next to
batter,
hit,
number
Benny
3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch, in for a strike. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Home team down by 1. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is in the dirt. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. The tying run is aboard. Love how he became a really tough out
Number
with 2
5,
strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Digging in for the Drillers, number 5.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Now a move to first. Back in safely on the dive. The Drillers with the tying run aboard at first. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Swings and flares it. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Not a rocket off the bat, but
Now
doesn't
batting,
always
the
have to be
left
to get a
fielder,
hit. The
number
tying run
here.
at third base, but beware the inning-ending double play. They have to find a way to bring him home. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Zaire Hope.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Now a flare off the bat, and it drops in. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame.
Tulsa, the second baseman,
Bottom of the
Benny
inning. Coming up to the dish for
Rodriguez.
Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Benny.
Puts this one in the air down the line. And there's one away. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage
right
spot.
fielder, number
Now he
5.
can attack with even more
The
confidence.
batter, the shortstop.
One down,
Sebastian
base is empty here in the ninth.
Walcott.
Punch him out. Finish him.
Lace down the line, this looks like extra bases. And that one's getting into the corner. Here's the throw into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. He
Now
was
batting,
all
the right fielder,
over that one.
Jason
I'm impressed that he could keep that one
Morabel.
fair down the right field line. Showed off a nice clean swing and strong wrists to make sure it landed in fair territory. This next at bat looms very large. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out. So 2 down.
Batting
Here's
third,
the second
the
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Let's go, Rodriguez!
Strike.
That's an uncharacteristic chase. He
0-1.
usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. The 0-1. And a curve
1-1.
misses outside.
Let's go, Benny.
Now the 1-2 pitch. This one popped up. Mendoza. That ends the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Runner at first.
The third baseman,
Coming up next to
number
the dish for
16,
Frisco,
John
Frank
Frank
Salazar.
Salazar.
Punch him out. Punch him out. Strike him out.
We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run at first. Nobody out.
Strike him out!
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. That play looked smooth and simple,
batting,
but it's
the
anything
designated
but.
hitter,
Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Nobody on and
Now
2 outs.
batting,
Digging
the
in
second
for the
baseman,
Drillers,
Benny
Benny Rodriguez.
Ha!
That one fouled off. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. That one
1-2.
not close. And that is ball 1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We've played 4 full. The Rough Riders out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of
Leading
this
off
inning.
for
Digging in
Frisco,
for the Rough
third
Riders,
baseman,
John
number
Frank
16,
Salazar.
John Frank Salazar.
Come on, Drillers!
Get out of here, Rough Riders!
On the ground, right side. Now 1 out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Trevor Hauber.
2 outs, bases empty.
Number 3, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Benny!
Let's go, Rodriguez. We need a hit.
Late swing, fouled off. The 0-1.
No.
2 down and nobody aboard. You're in the bottom of the 6th. Try to get
Ball
him
2.
chasing on the changeup. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Here comes the 2-2. That
Ball
one
3.
missed.
Full count.
Foul ball, it remains a full count. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. Righty gives
Ball
up the
4.
2-out walk. Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first
Now
and
batting,
2 away.
number
A big
8.
secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Sirota. This one's in the dirt. Meyer checks the runner and back in safely.
Runner, he's
Runner
going.
on the move. Next one's popped in the air into right. Racing over to make the catch. Runs on no hits,
The batter,
no
number
errors,
3.
and a runner left.
Second baseman,
One out
Manny
and the possible tying
Rodriguez.
and go-ahead runs on base. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike. Hey!
Rolls away a little bit. No
No
advance
ball.
on the
2
bases.
strikes.
Good job behind the dish. Got the strikeout. And 2 away now. 1 away and a
batter,
runner at
the right
first.
fielder,
And now the right
Jason
fielder, Jason Morobel. 2-2. To third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing else. 5, 6, and 7 hitters will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Frisco ahead in this game, 3-2. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. So up next,
Batting third,
Benny
the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny
Runners at first and
Rodriguez.
second, and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here.
Hey, ducks on the pond.
No,
Good
that's
job
a
to let the
ball.
low one go there. And
Ball.
another ball. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Really good contact on that heater. You could tell he was right on it. Just a little bit too late. If he pulls the trigger just a bit earlier, that one's gone. Pops this up on the infield.
Infield
Umpire
flag.
signaling
Batter's
for the
out.
infield fly.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Next to hit for the Rough
Batting
Riders,
eighth,
number
the left fielder,
23.
Number 23.
Runners are at the
Daniel
corners, 1 away.
Mateo.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feed to second for 1. Over to first, but it's offline.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
The
Number
hustle he
28,
showed on that
Tucker
play just got them a
Mitchell.
run. If he doesn't explode
Leading
out of the
off for
batter's box,
Tulsa, the
there's
second
no
baseman,
way they avoid the
Benny
double play.
Rodriguez.
Skipper's got to love seeing that. Rodriguez,
Outside.
the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1.
Ball. 2-0's the count.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Morobel. 1 away. We'll move on to the
Leading
bottom
up
of the
for
6th.
Tulsa,
Now at the dish,
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
1-0.
Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Bash down the right side, but foul. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly to left. Pretty deep. Makes the grab, 1 away. Had to cover a lot of ground
right
there, and
fielder,
that's why you
number
take those
5,
extra reps
John.
during batting practice. Getting reads
Now
on the ball
batting,
as it comes off the
catcher,
bat.
Tucker
Even a quarter second's
Mitchell.
hesitation can cost you in the game.
One,
To the
one,
right
one.
side, Rodriguez. That's out number 2.
Out.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Benny
The batter,
Rodriguez
number
getting ready to
3,
hit.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Two oh.
And foul ball. The Drillers with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. He
2
reached
balls,
back
2
and
strikes.
blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Grounder to third. Salazar. Jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left on base. Looking ahead. All set to start
Leading
the
off
9th
for
inning in this
Frisco,
one. Here's the third baseman,
number
John Frank
16,
Salazar.
John Frank Salazar.
1, 1.
Smoked on the ground to second. And they get the out.
He's out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
2 outs in the bottom of the
The
9th,
batter,
and it's a
number 3,
2-run game.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Benny.
You got this one, Drillers. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. Didn't do a good enough
0-1.
job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. They're down to their final strike of the game. Grounder left side. And that's the ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them. So 2 down.
Batting
And
third,
now it's going to
the
be
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Benny.
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's carrying. And that one's off the wall. Not stopping. He's headed to third. The relay. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. The right fielder
Batting
will hit
fourth,
next.
the right fielder, John Rose.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
This one in the dirt. Well done by the catcher to keep it close. Ground ball to second. Play made. That ends the inning. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Today's game is
Leading
brought
off
to you by
for
Mutual
Frisco,
Consolidated
the left
Cow
fielder,
Insurance.
number 44,
If your livestock
Luis
success is
Mieses.
moving down, you need MCCI. Top half of the second from Tulsa. And he grounds it to the right side. Rodriguez. And there's one down.
He's out.
Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Runner at second here with two gone.
Here we go. Clutch
Stepping
up
to the
for us,
plate
huh?
for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. Chases a high fastball there. That's an
No ball.
uncharacteristic
One strike.
chase. He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. And that's in for a strike. That's a beautiful
0-2.
backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Way inside, and that
Dead
hits the
ball.
batter.
That hit him.
And now it's runners at first and
The
second.
right fielder, number
And now the
5,
right fielder.
Josh Rose.
And that'll load the
Ball four.
bases.
Take your base.
Next to bat for the Drillers, Kendall George. In the air, out towards right center, Osuna on the move to the alley, makes the catch. As they escape the bases loaded jam. End of 3, the Rough Riders have the edge, 1-0. So with a runner at second and one
Now
away,
batting,
now it's the
second
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Chopped left side. Yeager. 2 away. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. 1 down.
The
Benny
batter, number 3,
Rodriguez. Now at the
second
plate,
baseman,
1 for 2.
Benny Rodriguez.
Nice rip.
And a base hit. Aggressive approach paid off
Now
there.
batting,
Found something
the
he
right
could hit.
fielder,
Line drives into
Josh
center are such high percentage
Rose.
swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. 1 away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at
Hey, your
first.
turn. Nobody better.
There goes the runner in the dirt.
2-2.
And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Fly ball, right field. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 7.
2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And pops it up. Hatcher. And we stay tied, inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. 8th inning coming. We're in the top of the
Leading
8th.
off
Now,
for Frisco,
Ramon
the
Mendoza.
second baseman, Ramon Mendoza.
Ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Sometimes
The
you don't
batter,
need to
number
hit it all
3,
that hard.
second
Just put it in
baseman,
play and
Benny
hope it finds a hole
Rodriguez.
like it did on that grounder. Rodriguez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Foul ball there.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
And there's a ball. Winning run stands at second. That one is foul. We'll see another. And a base hit headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. The winning run comes across to score. A walk-off victory in the bottom of the ninth. I'm sure he was feeling the pressure in this moment, but he showed a cool head, made good contact, and brought home the winning run. That's fantastic work. And your final score here today, 2-1. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. Benny Rodriguez preparing for this one, and let's check his status on the Dodgers organizational depth chart. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down.
Batting
Now
third,
it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Line drive, that's a base knock. That keeps the inning going. And now the right
Batting
fielder.
fourth, the right fielder, number 5, John Rhodes.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. There goes the runner in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Safe at second, he easily steals the bag. Right from the start of this series, it's clear they're looking to be aggressive on the bases. That's one way to set the tone. Line drive for a base hit. coming to the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. 1-0. That's a great example of good teamwork on offense. The runner swipes second and gets into scoring position, and then comes across to score on that base hit. One out and the base is empty.
The second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Rodriguez batting third today, and he was a third-round pick in 2024.
1-0.
Kicks and delivers. Chases a high fastball there. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. 2-1 now. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. Fly ball out to left field, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Rose.
Runner at second here with 2
batter
gone.
number 3.
Next to bat for the
Second
Drillers,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
First pitch swings and misses. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed.
Big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Ball, that's in.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
Go Cards!
1-1 pitch fouled away.
Punch him out.
And the 1-2. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Runner around third. Comes across to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. And that ends the inning. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors. No one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Drillers lead it 3-1. 1 out, bases are loaded. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Way upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1. The Drillers with the go-ahead run at third. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and the run scores. And they lead by 2. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Digging in for the Drillers,
right fielder,
number 5.
John.
Still just 1 out here in the inning. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Got it, and there's 2 away. Two outs and runners at first and second. Zaire Hope digs in now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, soft line drive. Play made, that ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning put them ahead. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Drillers out in front, 5-3. Bottom of the 9th.
Leading up,
Here's the center fielder, Jose Cordova.
Jose. Cordova.
Wallops this one out towards right center. And that's a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. This one ends with the score 8-5. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon. So up next, Benny Rodriguez collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Let's go, Adrian.
Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder
0-1.
even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Fouled off, he was late. (0-2) rocks and fires. Ball one there. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Line to left. And foul ball. Runner at first, 1 away.
Sit him down.
This one high in the air, out to left center. 2 down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization.
Sullivan.
Hard hit, right side. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7th.
Nobody on with 1 out. Benny Rodriguez now at the plate. 3 hits in the loss last night. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Rodriguez measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That fastball drilled the hitter. Fun hit by pitch trivia for you folks. Ron Hunt holds the modern record for most times getting plunked in a single season. He got hit 50 times in 1971. He once joked, "Some people give their bodies to science. I give mine to baseball." So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Pinch running here, Austin Gauthier. Even if they did come out on top, he wasn't a big contributor to that effort. He'll need better showings if he wants to advance. So up next,
Batting
Benny
third, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny
Runners at first and
Rodriguez.
second, and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here.
That's a
Good
ball.
job to let the low one go there.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Late on that fastball. He must have
One
been
ball,
sitting
one
on
strike.
something off speed. And it's strike two. That one stayed in the tunnel for a good
ball,
long while.
two strikes.
Excellent pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again.
Sit him down.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
It's still early, but he doesn't look very comfortable out there. He's having trouble with both command and control so far. Something to watch in this one. 2-2 pitch. That one
Against
missed.
full.
The right fielder waiting for a turn at the plate. Now the payoff pitch. Swinging a high fly ball out to left. One away. So digging in,
Batting
William
sixth,
Sullivan.
the first baseman.
Such a good hitter
William
with runners in scoring position.
Sullivan.
Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Right side, Rodriguez. And two away now. Top half, third
Leading
inning.
off
Here's
for
the
Tulsa,
second baseman,
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Slider
Ball
misses
one, no
away.
strikes.
We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that
I got a
bears
ball, one
watching,
strike.
though. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Swings through it.
One ball, two strikes.
A frozen rope. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 5, John.
Runner at second here with two
The
gone.
batter,
Now
the
it's the
second
second baseman,
Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
What's up? Drop me in right here. Here you go.
First offering
Inside,
misses the
ball
mark.
one.
Lifted in the air, right field. Church on the move. Brings it in for the out. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of the 2 away and a runner in
batter,
scoring
the
position
second
here.
baseman,
Stepping at the
Benny
plate for Tulsa,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Swings at the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1 now. Swings through it. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences.
ball, two
Tough
strikes.
to do it on a pitch in that location. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job controlling the damage out there. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3. Coming up to the dish for
Now
Springfield,
batting,
Nathan
right fielder,
Church.
Nathan Church.
And the tying runs at the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. all set to start the ninth inning in this one. And now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. Close, but called a ball. Waits, goes 6 feet 3 inches. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Swing lifted to left field. Davis. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5, John.
1 down. Base
Now
is empty
batting,
here in the
the
ninth.
left fielder, Jake.
Here's the 0-1
Davis.
pitch.
One,
On
one,
the
one.
ground, right side, Rodriguez. Only 1 out remaining. Couple
The
of
first
pitches, a
baseman,
quick out.
number 6,
That'll work.
William Sullivan.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. Benny Rodriguez preparing for this one, and let's check his status on the Dodgers organizational depth chart. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down.
Batting
Digging
second,
in for the
the
Drillers,
second
Benny
baseman, Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Go Rodriguez, you got it.
Ball.
Come on, Benny.
On the ground. That's out number 2. On that pitch, he
Batting
didn't
third,
recognize the
the right
changeup
fielder,
early enough and just
John
rolled over on it as a result.
Rose.
Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Hector Velazquez. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. And a slow roller. Rodriguez. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Trevor.
Now it's the second baseman,
The batter,
Benny
number 3,
Rodriguez.
second
0 for 1,
baseman,
grounded out the
Benny
first time around.
Rodriguez.
Fly ball down the line. Pena on the way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nobody on with 1 out. Trevor Werner getting ready to hit. Grounder to second. Rodriguez. That's the second out.
The batter. The
Home half of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Rips that to right. There's one down.
Now batting. The right.
Base is empty, one away.
Now batting.
Next up for the
Catcher,
Naturals, Carter Jensen.
Jensen.
1-1-1.
Smoked on the ground to second. And there's two away. Benny Rodriguez, the
Hey,
next to
drop it
hit.
in. No one better right now, huh?
If they're going to make something happen, now is
No
the
ball.
time.
One strike.
They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
Let's go, Benny.
And the count 1-2. Fly ball, right field. Pena under it. Two down. One down.
Now
Base is
batting.
empty here in the
first
ninth.
baseman, Kale Emshoff.
On the ground, right side. Picks it up. And there are two
You're out.
outs.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Hector Velasquez.
You might catch him looking a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win. Your final score in this game, 5-4. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. So two down.
Batting third,
Rodriguez
the second
now at the
baseman,
plate.
Benny
Hitless in 4 at-bats in
Rodriguez.
yesterday's action.
Come on, Rodriguez.
Whew. 0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Outside.
1-2.
He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's
2-2.
even up. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Base is empty with
Now
2 out.
batting,
Now it's
the
the
second
second
baseman,
baseman, Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. And that one hammered.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
That one's back there. And that one becomes property of the Beast. That's gotta feel good. And they lead it. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. It looked like he was beat on that swing, definitely behind on that pitch, but he got the bat head there in time to make solid contact, and he was just early enough to keep it fair
The
for
batter
an
number
opposite
3,
field dinger.
second baseman,
Stepping to the plate for Northwest
Wilson.
Arkansas, Peyton Wilson. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. Collects. Play made. That ends the inning. continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. Tulsa ahead in this game, 1-0. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Stepping to the plate for
The
Tulsa,
batter, number
Benny
3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Rodriguez!
Hey!
Come on, Benny!
The pitch. That's down and in. Foul ball there. One and two, here's the pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball out to left field. And that retires the side. 1 runner left aboard, but they still lead it 1-0. Bases loaded,
Now
2
batting,
outs.
the first baseman,
Digging in for the
Cale
Naturals, Cale Emshoff. 1-1, here's the pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Whips it to first in time as they escape the bases loaded jam. But they are able to even it up here in the late innings. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Tulsa,
the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
The other
Come on,
way.
get on up.
That's a hit. And the winning run is aboard. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Next to bat for the
right fielder,
Drillers,
number
number 5. 0 for 3
John
with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Rose.
Throw to first.
He's safe.
Looking good. No one better.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
1-0.
And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame. The Drillers with the potential winning run at second. Swings, soft line drive. Pulls it in, 1 away. Throw not in time at second to double up the runner. Great hustle to
Now
get back.
batting, number 7.
I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Runner takes off for third. Oh, caught up in a rundown. Pitcher catches a break after walking him. That caught stealing hands some momentum back to
The
the
batter,
defense.
number 10. Shortstop, Noah Miller.
We're in extras here. Coming
Leading
up to
off
the dish
for
now for Northwest
the
Arkansas,
second baseman,
Peyton Wilson.
Peyton Wilson.
On the ground, right side. And that's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Now batting, the
That
first
hit makes it a
baseman, Cale
baker's dozen games in a
Emshoff.
row for him with a knock, and he's really starting to cook at the plate. You can bet that the rest of the team has taken notice, and so have opposing pitchers. One down and the winning run just
Now
90
batting,
feet
second
away at
baseman,
third.
Benny
Rodriguez. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Hey, drive them in. No one better right here.
Ball game! What a grand slam! Made them pay for that one. And the Drillers walk it off. They take the win in extra innings. Days like the one he just had are worth savoring. A superb performance at the plate all around, punctuated by the walk-off. Take a bow, kid. And your final, 6-2. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. Benny Rodriguez delivered some walk-off home run magic last game, coming through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Alex Saito. To the right side. That one finds its way through. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Fouled off, he was late. Rodriguez with 2 homers in his last game.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Benny.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball,
3
2
straight
strike.
fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Runner at first, 1 away.
You got it, Rodriguez!
Ground ball, could be 2. Nice stop.
Got it.
Slings to second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 1 inning. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, number 24. Up the middle. 2 away.
Yep, he's out.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, late cut there. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. End of 3. Alvin Guzman digs in now.
Number 13, Alvin Guzman.
Right-hander kicks and deals. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Over to first, safe.
Now batting, right field.
Ready to go for the last half of the
Leading
inning.
off
Digging in for
Tulsa,
the Drillers,
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
That's the ball.
Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch.
Now batting. Right.
So 2 on and 2 out. Now up, Kale Emshoff. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Northwest
pen
Arkansas.
comes the right-hander, Oswaldo
Number 32.
Colon, trying to protect his
Oswaldo
lead.
Colon.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Matt Foster, the anchor of the staff, getting ready to close this one out. Kelly also getting ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Emshoff. And there's one down. Batter probably wants a mulligan
Now
after
batting,
that swing.
right
That one
fielder,
was right
John.
down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters
Whoa.
dream about. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. So 2 down.
Batting
Now
first,
it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Let's go, Benny.
That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time, inning over on the strikeout. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoring. 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night.
Nope.
That
That's away.
2-out single may prove critical, especially now that the 3, 4, 5 hitters may have a chance to do some damage. Late with the swing, strike 1.
1-1.
He must have been sitting on something off speed.
2-1.
Gauthier leads off of first with 2 away. Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down
2
with the
strikes.
curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. That one out to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. The relay to third.
He's
In
safe.
there safely. Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. That one didn't stay fair by all that much, but as soon as it dropped in, the triple was on the table. Great hustle. Two out and a runner
Now
in
batting,
scoring position.
number 8.
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Mike Sirota.
Here we go. Need you right here.
1 ball, 1
This
strike.
one's in the dirt. Runner stays put at third base. Hit on the ground to the right side. McNair. And now a spinning throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors. Man at first with 1
The batter,
gone.
the first
Next up for the
baseman,
Naturals, Kale Emshoff.
Emshoff.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly here. We're midway through the 4th. The Drillers out in front, 2-0. So with a runner at second and one away, Rodriguez will hit next. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in
That's
another
inside.
run. Ground ball to short. Gloves it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
Benny
The batter,
Rodriguez, the
number
next to
3.
hit. 1 for
Second
3.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Didn't do a good enough job of
No,
timing up the
one strike.
pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a
0-2.
great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Close, but
1-2.
called a ball. Young over at second. Munoz on at first with 2 away. This to third. Werner. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage here. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left on base. 7th inning up. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. Benny Rodriguez
third,
now
the
at the
second
plate.
baseman,
A
Benny
lot of clutch hitting
Rodriguez.
recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Come on, Benny.
Ball. Let's go, Rodriguez.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Late swing, fouled off.
All right, Rodriguez.
And the count 1-2.
Drillers right now. Let's go, Tulsa. Bring it.
Swings through it for the K. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. 2 away and a
The
runner
batter,
at first.
the catcher,
Digging in for the Naturals, Carter Jensen. 1-2 offering. Hit weakly on the ground. There with plenty of time, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner stranded. We move on to the... So digging in, Benny Rodriguez.
The batter, number
And you'd
3.
have to think that a
Second
breakthrough
baseman,
might be coming
Benny
here.
Rodriguez.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To second, there's 1, and a run scores on the double play. I know they got the run in there, but when you have runners on the corners with nobody out, you're hoping to throw up a crooked number. After the double play, they're starting from scratch. Bases loaded,
Now
2
batting,
outs.
third
Coming up
baseman,
to the dish now
Trevor
for Northwest Arkansas,
Werner.
Trevor Werner. And the righty fires. To the right side. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Northwest Arkansas. Benny
What's up?
Rodriguez
Drop him in
digs
for
in now.
The batter,
Picked up
number
an
3.
RBI the last
Second
time up.
baseman,
Still their
Benny
only run of the game so far.
Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss. You know he's looking for
0-1.
something to drive with a potential tying run over at first base. If he can put one in the gap, look out.
1-1.
One pitch fouled away. The Drillers with the tying run aboard at first.
All right, Rodriguez.
Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location.
Let's go, Benny.
Slider
2-2.
misses away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye there.
Count's full.
The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We're through 6. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next to hit, Hector Velazquez. Right side, Rodriguez. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Time to stretch. The Naturals out in front, 2-1. Now it's the second
The
baseman,
batter, number
Benny
3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman,
0 for 3
Benny
with 2 strikeouts and a
Rodriguez.
groundout. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That
One
one
ball,
misses,
one strike.
so a ball and a strike. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Loud contact, this one's soaring, it's gonna carry, it's gone, and we're all tied up. That's easy power he's showing up there. Hammered that one up over the wall in the opposite gap, and that is rare territory. Not many hitters with the pop to do that. Great swing. 2 down and the
center
potential
fielder,
go-ahead
number
run
13,
in scoring
Alvin
position.
Guzman.
On the ground to the right side, and handles that one. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 run could win it. We move on to the bottom of the 11th. We're tied in this one 2-2. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben. At the plate,
That is third.
Rodriguez.
The second baseman,
Homered in the
Benny
ball game yesterday
Rodriguez.
afternoon.
They need you now. Your turn.
First pitch, and it just misses.
Two and oh.
Let's go, Benny.
This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. That's That's gotta feel good. 4th home run of the series. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Naturals, Alex Saito. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Ground ball to second. Rodriguez. There with plenty of time, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Drillers lead it 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Let's go. Do it again.
Rodriguez, 22 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Here's the 0-1 pitch. To the left side, but it is well foul. Next one off the plate inside. Now 1-2. That changeup just missed. I'm not sure how he took that with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss had him out in front for the strikeout. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Peyton Wilson.
Come on, Jackson.
Now the payoff pitch. Ground ball to second base. Rodriguez. 1 out.
He's out.
On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. He's already gone yard in this game.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hey!
That one fouled off, 2-2 now. 1 out and the base is empty. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it, a foul ball. Here comes the 2-2. This one in the air to right. Saito on the move. Pulls it down, 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 5, John.
Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, number 24.
Come on, Dad. Let's do it.
And the 0-1 now.
1-1-1.
Up the middle, Rodriguez. 2 gone.
You're out.
Now batting, number.
Stepping to the plate for
Number 3,
Tulsa, Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
And in the first inning, he started off
Rodriguez.
his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going.
One more time.
Late with the swing there. Pitcher blew
No
that
ball,
by him
1
at the
strike.
plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Strike 2.
Let's go, Rodriguez.
Two outs, runners at first and second.
Let's go, Rodriguez. We need a hit.
Ball. 1
That's
and
some
2.
smart pitching from him out there to change the eye level. Now that the hitter's looking up, he can come back down low and finish him
Go.
off.
Ball 2.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
balls, 2 strikes.
What a take with 2 strikes. And
3
now
and
we're
2.
all filled up at 3 and 2. Ground ball, right side. That's a hit. Coming to the plate. Here's the throw. Comes across to
He's in
score.
there.
It's a 5-0 ball game. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Two outs, runners
right
at first
fielder,
and
number
second.
5,
And now the right fielder.
John Rose.
The 3-0 pitch. And they're all
That's
loaded
4.
up.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter,
Now
making him
batting,
come into the
number
strike
7.
zone. And now the center fielder, Kendall
Here we go.
George.
No one better.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to center field. Catch is made, inning over. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're at the end of 7. The Drillers out in front, 5-0. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Benny Rodriguez getting set for this one. His team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. First pitch coming your way next. The batter now,
Batting
Benny
third, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman,
Doing a
Benny
good job of driving in
Rodriguez.
some runs of late, more than an RBI per game over the last 10.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Fly ball, right field. Walton on the way over. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Big cut there. Tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under it. Man at
Batting
first with
seventh,
1 gone.
the second
Jack
baseman,
Blumgren
Jack
digs in now,
Blumgren.
and we're all even up. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One out and the bases are empty. Now at the dish, Benny Rodriguez. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Both the pitcher
No
and
ball.
catcher
1
have
strike.
noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Down 0-2, swings through it. We're in the 4th
0-2.
inning, no score. And pops it up. Montero drifts towards it. 2 down. Bottom half of the 5th,
Leading
and the
up
Hooks
for
batting.
the Hooks, the right fielder, TJ Walton.
To the right side, Rodriguez. Play is made, 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan Robleski.
So digging in,
The batter,
Benny
number 3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Keep it going now. Keep it going.
Come on, Alonzo.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Swings
Ice.
through it. Incredible late
1
action
ball,
on that
1
slider.
strike.
Took a sharp turn at the last second.
2-1.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Strike 2. Not sure I like that location.
2 balls,
Pitcher might be
2
better off
strikes.
busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. The Drillers with the go-ahead run at third. That misses, and that's ball 3. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3 and 2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans.
That's foul.
Now the payoff pitch. Dives, but it's off the glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. A
The
run
right
comes in on the
fielder,
play.
number 5, John
Well, he comes through
Rose.
clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. 1 out and 2 on.
turn right
Coming
here.
up to the dish for Tulsa, number 5. In the air to the right, Walton. And there are 2 outs. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage.
Now
Tough break.
batting, the left fielder, Zaire Hope.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Zaire Hope.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
Ground ball to the right side. Blomgren. Play made. That ends the inning. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. 2, 3, 4. Now it's the second
The batter,
baseman,
number
Benny
3.
Rodriguez.
Second baseman,
1 for 3.
Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Sean.
Pitch
That's a
misses.
ball.
1-0.
1-0.
Young, the runner at first with 2 outs.
Hey, clutch up right now.
And
No.
the slider just misses. This one popped up. Pulls that one down, and that's that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Tying run at
Now
first,
batting,
potential
the
winning
designated
run
hitter,
at the plate.
DeSanto.
And the 2-2.
One,
Ground
one, one,
ball,
one.
this one should do it. And that's the ball
out.
game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. Digging in for the
Batting
Drillers,
third, the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
1 run batted in
Rodriguez.
yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Makes the catch, inning over. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the
Lead
inning.
off for
Stepping
Corpus
in,
Christi,
Kenny
the
Gomez.
center fielder, Kenny Gomez.
Right side,
One.
Rodriguez. Throw to first in time.
Batting second,
2 away, runners at first and
batter
third.
number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The Drillers out in front. Bottom of the inning,
Lead
and
off
here's the
for
catcher,
Corpus
Ryan
Christi,
Robleski.
the catcher, Ryan Robleski.
One.
Into the outfield, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location.
Second base.
High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the
Rodriguez.
barrel on it.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here. Here we go, Jose.
Rodriguez
Ball one.
lays off down low, digging in for the third
1
time.
ball,
With
no
first
strike.
base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Gomez under it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. We're in the bottom of the
Leading
sixth.
off for
Stepping to the plate for
Hooks,
Corpus
the third
Christi,
baseman,
Shea Whitcomb.
Shea Whitcomb.
Grounder up the middle, Rodriguez. Now 1 out.
That's an out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Runner at first with 1 gone.
The batter,
Benny
number 3.
Rodriguez now
Second
at the plate.
baseman,
0 for
Benny
3 with 2
Rodriguez.
flyouts and a ground out.
Hey.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
Ball.
And it's 1-2 now following the swing and miss. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The right fielder, number 5.
One away, and the bases are loaded
Now
here.
batting, the
Stepping to the
second
plate for
baseman,
Tulsa,
Benny
Benny Rodriguez.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
Swinging up, the bat went flying there.
No balls. 1 strike.
This one in the air to right. Griffin brings it in for the out. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Connor Griffin
Now
getting ready
batting,
to hit.
The right fielder, Connor Griffin.
On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. They are down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Robleski.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. So 2 down.
Batting
And
first,
now,
the second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez
Benny
went hitless in
Rodriguez.
4 at-bats yesterday. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. Lifted in the air, right field. Puts it away. That is as quick as it gets. 3 pitches, 3 outs. Inning is over. End of a half inning of play, no score. Bases empty, 1 away. Next up for the Hooks, Luis Baez. Ground ball to second base. And plenty of time to first. Now it's the second
The batter,
baseman,
the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Nick.
In the air, out to right, Baez. On the move. There to make the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. Tulsa with the lead, 1-0. The lineup flips
Now
over.
batting,
Here's the
the
shortstop
shortstop,
at the plate, Chase Jaworski.
Jaworski.
And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one. Offense gets a
batter,
lift
number
after
2,
that error. Tough
second
break for him
baseman,
out there.
Jeff Blumgren.
One out and 2
The batter,
on.
number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Swing and a miss. Down 0-2, and
No
now you
ball.
have to
2
shorten
strikes.
up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
1 ball.
Wasn't a
2
strike, but the
strikes.
changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it.
No,
Just off
that's
the
it.
inside corner. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Good job to let the low one go there. Back to the mound, and it hits the pitcher. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. So with one away, the bases are loaded. Next to bat for the Drillers, Kyle Nevin.
Hey, right guy. No one better.
0-2, here's the pitch. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. 1 run is in. Second run scores as well, and they lead by 3. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Here's the left fielder, Zaire Hope. 2 runs in to score in the inning. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tulsa ahead in this game, 3-0. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. 1 for 3. That had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it.
Go back home, Drillers!
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, bases empty. And the count 1-2. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him. Here's the catcher, Darian Miller. Ground ball to second. Rodriguez. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So they make short work of them there. We're at the end of 7. The Drillers lead it 4-1. 2 away, and the bases are loaded. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Comes up empty, strike 2.
0-2.
And 1-2. So the base is all loaded up now. Can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Feels like they missed a huge opportunity there. 6, 7, and 8 hitters scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. Tulsa with the lead, 4-2. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th.
Right fielder, Luis Baez.
Right-hander kicks and deals.
One,
Up the middle.
one.
Rodriguez. Only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Walton.
You might catch him looking a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win. Digging in for the
Batting
drillers,
first, the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, your turn. Drop
Chases a high fastball there. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. Runner at first, one away. And that's
Ball
off
one.
the inside edge. And that is
One
ball
ball,
one.
two
After
strikes.
some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. Wasn't able to advance that time. 2-2 now. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Sit him down!
Slider
Full count.
misses away. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3-2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. Liner into center. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 5, John
Coming up to the dish for
Rowe.
Tulsa, number 5.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go.
Up the middle, Deming. There's one. And that's two.
That's an out.
So one hit is all they get midway in the first. No score after half an inning. No outs.
Batting
Runner
eighth,
at first.
the left fielder,
Now the left fielder,
TJ.
TJ Walton.
Walton.
1-2. Here's the pitch. Ground
two,
ball could be two. Off balance speed. There's one. That is a terrific double play.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Ryan.
That's very smooth at shortstop. He
Roblesky.
went to the backhand, fired over to second, and started the double play. An accurate and efficient effort. Runner at first,
The batter,
nobody
the
out.
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez
Benny
steps to the plate.
Rodriguez.
Currently a top 5 prospect in the Dodgers system, and there's a lot of hope in LA for how we could help him
Your
down the
turn.
road.
Drive him in right now.
Ahoy.
Challenge fastball to start the AB,
No
and the
ball.
batter
One strike.
clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there.
Ball.
That's smart pitching against a hitter who uses the whole field. If he can't extend his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. Here comes the 2-2 offering.
Full count.
That's to third, Whitcomb. Quickly to second for one. They get two.
He's out.
That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything
right
but.
fielder,
Credit to
John
them for an outstanding double play.
Rowe.
One down.
Now
Now it's the
batting,
right fielder,
right fielder,
Luis
Luis.
Baez.
Baez.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. That's an out.
Out.
Now batting, second baseman.
On to the next inning. Now
Leadoff
it's the
for
second
Tulsa,
baseman,
the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. Off the base of the wall. Now around second and digging for three. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an excellent swing and a good result. Now we'll see if they can even it up and give us a brand new ball game. And now the right fielder.
And no one better. Clutch up.
The right fielder, number 5, John
2-1 pitch
Rowe.
upcoming.
3 balls, 1
Skips
strike.
in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Picks it up. They get one out, but the tying run comes in. Good situational
Now
hitting
batting,
right there. Put the
left
ball in
fielder,
play, bring in the run, and now we're all tied up. 2 away, the
Now
possible
batting, the
go-ahead
left
run at
fielder,
first.
TJ Walton.
On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. Play made, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Looking ahead. Next up,
Now
Benny
batting, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman,
Drove
Benny
it off the wall last
Rodriguez.
time, just missed going yard. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Late swing, fouled off. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Line drive, and it's caught. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Heart of the order to bat. 3-4-5. All tied 1-1. 1 down, and
Now
the winning
batting,
run
the
on at
designated
first.
hitter, Zach DeSenzo.
The 0-1. That one ripped for a base hit down the line. Round second headed for third. Coming to the plate. The winning run scores, and they walk it off. Nice job to notch the win, and they keep us from having to go into extras by pushing across the winning run in the 9th. I'm sure everybody in the press box is feeling pretty happy about that right now. And your final score here today, 2-1. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. Here's the second
Batting
baseman,
first,
Benny
the second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
Ball.
Come on, Drew.
Runner at first, 1 away. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field, Walton. And now 2 down. We're in the bottom of the first.
Leading
Here's
off
the center
for
fielder,
Corpus Christi,
Kenny Gomez.
The center fielder, Kenny Gomez.
Grounds this one up the middle. Handles the chance. Jump throw. And they get the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Chase Yavorsky.
At the plate,
The
Benny
batter, number
Rodriguez.
3, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
That's an uncharacteristic chase.
0-1.
He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Fly ball to right. Walton. And there's 2 away. Big cut there. Tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under it. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Chase Jaworski. On the ground, Rodriguez. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting,
So up next, Benny
the batter
Rodriguez.
number 3, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Dances
1-2.
out of the way. That'll back him up a bit. That
Ball 2.
misses the zone. And the count
2
is even,
balls,
2 and
2
2.
strikes.
That's smart pitching against a hitter who uses the whole field. If he can't extend his arms, it's
Full
hard
count.
for him to hit the other way. Here's the payoff pitch. Pop-up foul on the right side. Deming on the way over. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, John Rhodes.
Man on at first.
Now batting,
it's the right fielder, T.J. Walton.
Walton.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, catcher.
That's a hard but legal slide into
The
second
batter,
base
number
we
3,
just saw. That
second
did
baseman,
enough to affect
Benny
the throw and disrupt
Rodriguez.
the double play.
Keep it on the ground. Turn 2. Come on, Miguel.
Rodriguez, now in the box, comes up empty
No
with a swing
ball.
there.
1 strike.
Hey, Driller, go back to Tulsa.
And that one fouled off.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play, that is outstanding defense.
The right fielder, number 5.
That's a very
John
difficult double play to turn,
Rhodes.
especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. On to the bottom of the
Leading off
8th,
for the
digging in
hooks,
for the hooks,
the
Zach
designated hitter,
DeZenzo,
Zach DeZenzo.
hoping to put the tying run aboard. To the right side, Rodriguez. That's the first out.
He's out.
Now batting, the first.
Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of. Next to hit, Benny
The
Rodriguez.
second baseman,
First and
Benny
second with nobody out, and
Rodriguez.
you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Hey, right guy, right play. Here we go.
Ball.
Let's go, Alonzo.
A swing and a miss. Good pitching there, putting it a
One
bit
ball,
up and in
one
on his
strike.
hand so he can't extend for more power. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline.
He's
The
good.
run will score. 1-0.
Batting fourth, the first
Big
baseman,
swing of
number
the bat
23,
right there to give him the
Kyle
lead. That was clutch.
Nevin.
Take a look at that exit velo, 106 miles per hour. That tells you that everything came together really nicely there. Nobody out, first and second here. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Kyle Nevin.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Smoke to first, but caught. Takes it to the bag, but safe. Runners back in time. That's such a tough play to make at first base. The spin of the ball coming off the bat can be a real nasty factor to deal with in that position. One out and runners at first and second. Zaire Hope will hit next. Here it comes. Grounds it to short. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Now launches a throw way high. Oh, the throw is too high. Gonna make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. And that's a tough break for this double play combo. Chance for a twin killing, but instead they come away with nothing. One away, runners at second and third. Next to bat for the Drillers, Kendall George. Another full count pitch. Grounds this one to the right side. Now two away, and they get a run across. Digging in for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez singled and scored the first time around. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Fouled off down the right side. In there, got the strikeout looking, and that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. Tulsa ahead in this game, 3-0. Two away here, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Jack Blomgren. And the 1-1. Grounder to second, Rodriguez. Third out, that'll end the frame. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We're at the end of 2. The Drillers lead it 3-0. So digging in, Benny Rodriguez, runner at third with nobody out, and those outfielders will have to get their momentum going towards home if they want to keep that runner from scoring on a sac fly. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runner at third with nobody out. Foul ball there. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Let's go, Alonzo.
Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Out. One away on the drop, third strike. And the runner will hold.
The first baseman, number 23, Kyle.
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, come on, big
Runner
guy.
at first
Right
with
now.
nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep him from going first to third. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. This one is labeled. Does it have the distance? High bounce sends this one over the fence. That's an automatic double. What a break for the defense as that one hops the wall. If it stayed in the yard, a run definitely scores on the play. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Kyle Nevin.
Come on, kids.
Runners at second and third, nobody out. here in the top half of the 7th. Bounced up the middle. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 3-run lead.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And here at the plate, Zaire Hope.
Hope.
The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
In the dirt, but blocked.
Hey, right guy. No one's better.
Runners on the move. Liner snagged at first. To second, 2. Back to first in time. It's a triple play. It's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors. No one left. Time to stretch. Tulsa with the lead, 4-1. 1 out, runner at second base. And now at the plate, Eddie Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
Ball.
That's smart pitching against a hitter who uses
One
the
ball,
whole
one
field.
strike.
If he can't extend his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball.
1 out with
2
a
strikes.
runner at second. Outside.
2-2.
Gets it by him for the strikeout.
The first baseman, number 23.
Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.